Have you ever been at a networking event and you meet someone you really want to work with and they casually ask you, so what do you do? You freeze, your heart race, and when you finally speak, you end up with a jumbled elevator pitch and you like, I don't know what I'm saying. So, clear messaging isn't a luxury. It is the difference between being remembered and being ignored. So, in this video, we'll have a proven formula and a practice drill that turns your ramble into one powerful sentence. Today, we're mastering how to talk about your business with confidence so people instantly get you and want to learn more about you. Hi, I'm Loudwine, and I help corporate women launch and grow seven-figure businesses with structure, strategy, and support. And if you're ready to nail your messaging live, click the link in the description to save your seat for the free Starter Blueprint webinar. And you'll walk away with your first clear step, a 10-part roadmap for the next 90 days to implement in your business, and complete clarity around structure, messaging, and offer. Hit the like button below if you ever stumbled over your intro, as I am now, and drop your current I help sentence in the comments, even if it's awkward. Stick around. I'm sharing 2 swipe ready scripts and a 60-second practice drill to make them yours. Okay. So here's the framework, the messaging mastery loop. I want you to think about being clear over being clever. Clarity over cleverness. Clarity over cleverness. Okay. What not to say is this, right? I am a holistic wellness synergy consultant. What is that? I want you to speak in terms that people understand. You ever seen that show, Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader? I want you to speak like you're a fifth grader. Use simple words, okay? I might understand. Some people may not understand. So what I need you to do is to say this: I help busy professionals go from burnout to balance in 30 days, whatever the time frame that you do. Okay. I help. That's a lot more simpler and detailed than I'm a holistic wellness synergy consultant. What is a synergy consultant? What is that? But it's a lot easier to say I help busy professionals go from burnout to balance in 30 days. And they're like, how are you going to give me balance? Now I have more questions, right? So if I say I help corporate women go launch and grow 7-figure businesses with structure, strategy, and support, they're going to be like, how are you going to help me make 7 figures? How does that work? You know? I'm very clear. I'm very straightforward, right? So the second thing you need to do is to have the I help formula. You need to structure your sentence with I help who, your target person or audience, go from problem to result by this method. I help corporate women is my who go from corporate America to entrepreneurship to launch and grow 7-figure businesses. A lot of us don't make it to 7-figure. A lot of businesses, it's about 8% of businesses reach $1 million. It's about 8% of all businesses that reaches $1 million. And I want us to be in there. I want women to, and women make up about 2%. 2% of women have $1 million business. And I want us to be in the millionaire. Okay. So I want to help corporate women start a business that make $1 million. That's it. Right. And my method is through structure. So I help you structure your business. And I help you with strategizing your business. how to strategize your sales, your offer, your documentation for your business, so you can protect your business, how to structure with funding, how to find funding. And also I support you all along the way because I'm here to help you. I'm your guide. We have meetings upon meetings upon meetings together because I want to help you. So that's how I help people, right? I help corporate women launch and grow 7-figure businesses with structure, strategy, and support. That is my sentence. So I need you to have your sentence in that exact way. You help somebody go from one problem to the result by this method. There's one extra that you can also put within the time frame, but that's up to you to do the time frame, because the last example was I help professionals go from burnout to balance in 30 days, right? That's their method. Your method can just be a service or a time, but you have to have a method. So you have to pinpoint the who you help, the core problem you have, and the result you want to deliver for people in a unique method. All right. Number 3, here are some swipe ready scripts. Excuse me. I help solopreneurs go from invisible online to booked out in 60 days through targeting through targeted messaging and funnels. Or I help families, for the insurance agent, right? I help families go from no protection to a full suite of estate planning within 60 days through my financial services. I don't know. I'm off the dome, right? Or if you are a mental health therapist, right? There's so many, right? But you can choose one type of mission. You could say, I'm a licensed I'm a licensed I am a licensed I'm having a blank. Okay. I help childhood trauma patients go from being invisible, or go from, actually, I don't know what childhood trauma people go through. Anyway, the proof is this. You need to help a certain type of people go from this problem to a result with your unique method. All right. So that should help you. And number 4, here is a 60-second practice drill. I want you to record yourself delivering your script. Then I want you to look back and note one word to swap for clarity and repeat that over and over and over. I want you to get so used to saying your I help sentence that is the first thing that come out your mouth. So as I say, hey, how are you? What's your name? Hi, I'm Loudwine, and what's your name? And then when they say, what do you do? Great, I help blah, 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 blah. When they have follow-up questions, you need to be ready for that too. Be ready for the follow-up questions, but at least you have that sentence. You need to practice it and time yourself so you know it like the back of your hand. When somebody asks you what you do, you are not afraid to say it right off. All right. And number 5, feedback and iterate. Ask your friend, which one of these I help sentences that I just told you about sounds best? Okay. You can have 3 different ones until you finally land on one that sounds good, that sounds easy coming out of your mouth. Okay. So you can A/B and test. You You could test them, test the intros in real conversation and see which one sticks. And then from here on out, you decide and you commit to that sentence. All right. So ready to workshop your exact intro and give live feedback? Click the link in the description now to grab your free seat into the Startup Blueprint webinar. So number 6, here are some confidence tips. Okay. Pace and pause yourself. Slow down and pause before each keyword. No one is making you in a rush. Besides, it helps you with your speech pattern if you take pace and you pause yourself around your sentence, because it makes you sound smart. It makes you sound more confident. It also makes you sound like you know what you're talking about. You speak with authority when you pace yourself and you don't overwhelm yourself. You don't stumble upon your words if you pace yourself. You speak with authority because you take your time to say exactly what you mean and mean what you say. Okay? Your body language needs to have an open posture. Don't be like this. Don't be like this. Don't be like this. Be open. Like, hi. Be open. Don't be this. Be this. Okay? Arms open. Be inviting. Smile. Okay? You need to have eye contact. Look at the person in the eye. I promise it changes the game. The moment you look at people in the eye, they trust you more. And sometimes, if the other person is insecure, they look away. I love looking people into the eyes because I want to read you. I want to make you uncomfortable. I want to see if I look at you in the eye, are you insecure or not? That's how I test people. If you look away while I'm talking to you, dead eye, I know you're not you're not strong enough. So in that same regard, if I look at you, you stick and look at me too. I'm like, all right, we're here. We're in the same wavelength. Cool. So I'm pretty sure the other person is testing me too. You ever see people that when you ask them questions, they look away, their eyes are like this, they're searching for the answer, right? Don't do that. If you ever find yourself answering a question and you look up, you look this way and you look down, you lying. You lying, you searching for an answer to give me, and you're not sure. Either way, I can't trust you. Just letting you know. Okay. And I want you to speak with authenticity. What does that mean? Speak as if you're talking to a friend. Speak as if you're talking to a friend. Do not speak to these people like they're your boss. I'm not saying call them, hey girl. Be like, hi, how are you? What's going on? How you doing? You look good. I give compliments all the time. I just went to a business award show. It was a breakfast event, and I walked in there with my all white jumpsuit with a big organza flower on it, and trust me, I was the talk of the town because I wore a piece that was noteworthy. I came to be spoken about. I came to get attention. I court attention at all costs. What is that, like rule number 6 in the 48 laws of power? I wanted attention at all times. I want eyes on me at all time. I want you to remember who I am. Because the moment more of these videos blow up, the more people will know me. They'll be like, I remember her. She came to that one event with this type of outfit on. She looked good. She looked good. She looked fabulous. She looked fabulous. That's what I want to be remembered for, right? But even though I know my outfit is a statement, I also make it a point to go speak to people. I came, I met my table people, and I left the table because I knew I had to come back to the table for the rest of the night, for the rest of the event. So the conversation I was going to have with my table folks will always happen. But the people in the room need to see me. So I circled the room, baby. I made sure I walked and talked to people. Hi, I'm Ludwin. What's your name? So what do you do? I ask the question. And then when they don't ask them, be like, so I help women, da 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 da. They'd be like, oh, great. That sounds nice. And then I give them a compliment. I remember this one lady, she had this good, good grief. She has a super nice white suit on. And I said, girl, you were eating that soup. She said, oh, yeah. I'm like, yeah. Where'd you get it? She said, I think I got it from Belk. I said, Belk. I haven't heard that before in a while. I said, it looks nice. She said, I didn't know what to wear for this. I just wore it. I said, she's like, don't talk about my suit. Look at yours. I said, you right. This is cute, isn't it? But your suit though, I bring it back to them because I'm here to talk to people. I did not pay $150 to be here to just sit at my table like the rest of my table was. I'm here to engage. I'm here to court attention. So I have to talk to people to let them know that I'm here and then exchange my contact information. I find out she was one of the sponsors for the event. I would have known that if I sit my butt in the back, if I sit my butt at the table. So, body language, open, eye contact, authenticity, pull up, pull up on people. Anyway, if you want the full 10-step messaging playbook, live examples, real-time Q&A, and a complete roadmap, click the link in the description to join the Startup Blueprint webinar for the free 99. All right. If this helped you level up, like this video, share with someone who needs to be clear, and subscribe so you never miss a strategy from me. Next up is why discipline builds businesses, not motivation. I'll see you there.